What's up, guys? Back here with another video. We did wait 3 hours for us to finally get the load. Apparently the person who, not the company who gave us the load, but the person who was, I guess, trying to ship the load didn't know how to fill out the paperwork or something like that, so that's why it took 3 hours. So we patiently waited in San Angelo for about 3 hours to then drive 2 hours to Midland, park the truck, the trailer, and spend the night there so that we can do an early morning pickup, which we did. We ended up loading around 7, 8. Took about an hour to get the truck loaded, strap secured and all that, and then we drove about a good 8, 9 hours or so because we were taking our time. We weren't really rushing it, and we got back here to Houston around 6, 7-ish, around that time. So, you know, we just parked our truck and trailer, went to the house, relaxed a little bit because we live about 30 minutes from Houston, so we're like, whatever, we'll just chill at the house. And then we woke up at 5:30, loaded the truck and trailer, headed down here to Houston. 18 pallets, 25 on each pallet. Now that we're offloaded, let's start moving. Okay, so we just offloaded here in Houston. Now we're parked here at a Shell, Burger King. I'll let you look in a second. And we're just chilling here looking for our next load.
Three hours later.
Alright, recap. We were sitting in Houston for a while. Since we lived only about an hour away from where we were sitting at waiting for a load, it was around noon. We didn't find nothing, so we decided to head to the house. We went to our lot where we put our truck and trailer, left it there, hopped in our daily, got to the house, jumped on the computer, looked for another load. Lo and behold, asking you shall receive. We got another load. So now we're here on site. It's 5 o'clock. They told us we were supposed to get here at like 4:30. I called ahead. They said they're perfectly fine with waiting for us because it's a rush delivery. That's why we do hot shot, you know, because it's hot. But now that we're here, their loads, they're not ready to load us yet, which is perfectly fine for us. We don't mind whatsoever. As long as we're here, we're on time. That's all that we care about. So yeah, you know, it's tough. Sometimes you have to sit and wait, but sometimes you don't, and you just gotta run. Load for tonight / today. A little bit unorthodox, probably can't be able to see it, but it's a nice little load. Got us to about 36 feet. 5 feet of the dovetail still out there. Really nice people we met here. They gave us an extra strap and everything, so when it came out of them, we didn't ask them. They were just like, here, you have 2 extra straps. So yeah, catch on the next clip. It's soaking wet. You gotta drive home. Got you people in a minute. about 12:15. Checking the straps. About to take off. It's gonna be a little family trip. Mom, dad, me, all three of us in the truck. Pretty nice, pretty fun. Should get there pretty quick. About a 4-hour drive. Dad'll probably take it going there. I'll rest on the way there. Then we'll swap. Drive back home. Easy peasy. What's up, guys? We made it on site to here at San Sabas. About a 4.5-hour drive. My dad drove while I slept in the back seat. Mom was in the passenger seat keeping him company. But we made it. They still haven't told us where we can unload yet, but we're taking off the straps because right now that there's a break in the storm or in the rain, there's a little bit of time where we can get out here, unstrap everything. Most of it won't move. It's pretty heavy and centered. We'll probably just leave like 1 or 2 straps on the big ticket items that are probably like a little bit swaying, but we're gonna stay on site anyway, so if they need us to move at like 150 feet or something like that, it's no big deal. So yeah, easy. There we have it, boys. Unstrapped. Waiting for them to, I guess, figure out where they want to put all this material so that then they can sign the paperwork, the BLL, bill of lading, so that we can get our money. Well, not necessarily get our money, but, you know, proof that we delivered, and then do all the other paperwork they have to do to deliver. So now, just ball on their court now. See how long we have to wait. And also, I got no cell signal out here, so this is gonna kind of suck because I had to pass the time watching YouTube. But whatever, we made it on site. Everything's safe, thank God. A little bit murky here, but we got the ramp, 4x4 and everything.
Y pues ahí cuando salen y quedaron como impresionados de que, oh, nosotros no sabíamos que ibas a ver, que iba a caber los 40 pies, nosotros creímos que íbamos a mandar otra troca detrás de ti, o tal y tal cosa, o cualquier otra cosa. Yo, no, para eso sacamos la licencia los dos, para manejar este de 40, pero no ocupar otra.
That's it. We're offloaded. Everything came off pretty smooth and easy. Now we're just waiting for them to check the materials, get the count, get my paperwork so I can leave, enjoy my weekend. I mean, I'm already enjoying my weekend. I'm making a little bit of change right here. A little bit of change, but yeah, pretty nice. Now we just wait for them to fill out the paperwork, count the materials, and we good to go. About a good 4 or 5 hour drive back to the house, but hey, gotta do what you gotta do. Hey, what's up, guys? Sorry I didn't record an outro. I forgot to record one in the truck with when I was riding with my parents to San Sabas. But, you know, we ended up showing up around 6:15 to the drop-off site. No cell service, which really sucks, especially if you're in a place that you somewhat know how to get out of, but not 100%. And I mean, you know, it just happens. It's just happens. Stuff happens. You just have to learn to adapt. You know, you can't let it defeat you. You need to just work around. And obviously, we got there, so there must be a way out. Which we found out. We didn't take no wrong turns or anything like that. You know, we just put our heads together and remembered the way we came back, because when we showed up, it was pitch black. There was like, you couldn't really like be like, oh look, there's a big old statue of something or another over there. We'll leave that somewhat as a mark, because we knew we were losing signal. We lost signal about an hour before we got on site, but luckily we had Google Maps on, and once you have the address going, even if you lose cell signal, you will still have the GPS tracking you. But what we forgot to do is to put the destination back to our house, so that it could, you know, redirect us back to the house. You know, it can keep it running in the GPS in the background while we were waiting. But yeah, so we made it there at 6:15. It was dark. They had lights around there, but they were like, let's just wait till the sun comes out so we can, you know, have better lighting, so we can get you offloaded. And we're like, okay, you know, that's fine. We're no big deal. We made it on site on time, like they said. They were genuinely happy and excited to see us, because we were bringing them their tools that they had ordered, and we told them, you know, we'll be there at 6. They told me, you know, I called them. they're like, we can be here, we can get there at 8, but you know, the earlier the better, and we like to get there early so we can enjoy our Saturday. So yeah, we showed up at 6:15. It was raining, but there was a little break in the rain. Like, I mean, you saw in the clip, there was a break in the rain. Me and my dad got out. We unstrapped everything. And then we waited till about, I want to say, 7:15 when they started offloading us. It took them about, not 30 minutes, but I'll just quote it at about 30 minutes. So about at, 15-ish. 30 minutes. So we'll say around 7:30, 7:45, they finished offloading us, took the last bit of material off the trailer and put it on the side. And then from 7:30 to about roughly 8:30, 8:45, it took them about an hour to take everything apart, make sure all the parts were there and all the items were there, which, you know, it's completely understandable. They paid decent money, which I don't know how much they paid, but they paid, you know, money for the equipment, so they want to make sure everything showed up and everything's there and accounted for, which is completely fine. You know, sitting and waiting, that's part of the business. So around 8:30, if I remember correctly, that's when they you know, finally came to the truck. You know, they apologized for taking so long, and we're like, you know, it's no big deal. It's work. You know, you roll with the punches. This is the industry that we're in. Sometimes it's quick, sometimes it's not, you know, and it just depends. You can't really get mad about it. But yeah, so they gave us the paperwork, and then we just took off. Drove 4 hours home. Some of you might be asking, why did we drive home? Why didn't we stay there the night for the next load? Usually on Saturdays, it's rare. I've never seen a load posted, but then again, I never really searched. I mean, I have gotten on there before just to glance at it, but it's usually nothing on there. So then we were just like, do we spend 3 nights here and hope for a load? Or do we drop like an extra, what do we drop, like an extra 30-40 bucks of diesel in the tank, so we can come home, chill, relax, reset for Monday, and just get going from there. But yeah, anyways, thank you for watching the video. Like, comment, subscribe as always. Follow the Instagram, j.j.j.hotshotservice. Excuse me. And yeah, so catch you on the next one. Thank you.